Today is Saturday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so very much for stopping in today, guys. It seems like it has been forever. Like I said, today is Saturday. It's actually the 26th of March. We returned home on yesterday from Playa del Carmen, guys, and we had just the best time. Not sure if you guys can tell, but I have been fried, baked, flambéed, sauteed, all the things. I have, again, not sure if it's coming off on camera, but I have the deepest tan that I have ever had. The skin on my face is peeling thanks to the Unfrumpy skincare line, the body butters. You know, I've been able to keep it at bay, but I am burned, guys. But we had just the best time. So stayed at Playa del Carmen, and while in Playa del Carmen, we stayed at Hotel XCARET. And it seems just wrong on so many levels to call this place a hotel because it, guys, it's a compound. You will get lost there. Like, seriously, you will get lost if you do not have your wits about you. But it is just the most amazing place. Like you guys know who have been members here on the channel for a while, my family and I are the biggest Disney heads. As of late, not really, but never would I have imagined that there would be a place that would take that spot that I have held so near and dear in my heart for Disney away. Again, if you've been here on the channel for a while, you know that my family, we love to travel. You know, we've done the Europe thing, but right now it's cold in Europe. Right now, the plane tickets are ridiculous to fly to Europe. So not saying that we won't go to Europe this year. We actually do have a trip planned for later this summer. But during these transition months where you're looming somewhere between spring and winter, or winter and spring, Mexico is always that place you can go to, and it's really, really warm and enjoyable. We came back to like 40-degree temps here in Atlanta. The sun is out. It's a beautiful day, but for whatever reason, it is blustery and in the 40s. I think it's supposed to get up to 50 today, but with the wind, it's gonna feel, you know, in the 40s. But yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to visit Playa del Carmen, you have to do yourself, you owe it to yourself, I guess I want to say, to stay at Hotel XCARET. It is just, it's beautiful. It's just huge. There's so much to do. XCARET is, like I said a few videos back when we visited, when were we there? I think for Christmas we went. It's like a Disney. There are parks, but they're not necessarily theme parks. They're more natural parks. There's zip lining, there are caves, and there are animals. It's just a wonderful place. I actually zipped line this time, but those of you who know me know I have just a huge fear of heights. So it wasn't the real zip line, the huge one that Chase and Eric have gotten on in the past. This one was more geared towards the children and those of us who aren't really fond of heights. And Eric, it's funny, wanted me to get on this particular zip line on the trip we took in December, but I was like, no, I'm not going to get on it. And he was like, no, babe, it's not that bad. You can do it. And I said no, but I got on it this time. I was afraid, but I'm so glad I did, because I want to say I did it like maybe 4 or 5 times after the first time. And I was even encouraging a lady in line to get on. Her son was in line behind me. And if you know anything about me, I will talk to any body. I run my mouth. So I struck up a conversation with the young man behind me. I think he was 18 years old. And I said, are you here by yourself? And he's like, no, my mom is right over there. So she was standing off to the side, and she had her camera out and she was going to film him. And I was like, you're not going to get on? She's like, no, I'm afraid of heights and I can't swim. Girl, that's me. Afraid of heights and can't swim a lick. And I was like, because at that time I'd already done it like 3 times. And I was like, no, you have to do it. It's not that bad. You are going to love it. But like I did this past December. She didn't get on, but I think if she had, she really, really would have enjoyed it. But yeah, we had a great time. We had a great time. So while we were there, when we weren't in the parks, and the parks are too numerous to count. We haven't even done them all. And I want to say this is, what did I say, like our third or fourth time visiting Playa del Carmen. But so while we were there, on the days where we weren't in the park, Eric and I kind of just like chilled at the resort, and I noticed some things, and I said, you know what, when I get home, I want to talk to my people about these things that I'm seeing. And it really resonated with me because these are things that I have absolutely done in the past. So today, as we get into the video, I want to talk about the mistakes that you are making in terms of the items that you are wearing that are absolutely aging you. I have done it. So when I tell you these things, it's not coming from a place of malice, because I did it. I am guilty. I am absolutely guilty. And I'm not telling you what I've heard. I'm telling you what I know. I've experienced it, and I'm not doing it anymore. So I want to, share with you the things that I think you can do to avoid making these particular mistakes. But like I said, we just got back on yesterday. We are absolutely still unpacking, but this was just on my heart to pop in here today, sleepy, burned, and all, to share this video with you guys today. And I wanted to ask you guys also, so when you get back from vacay, what is the first thing that you absolutely have to do? When we get home, we bring the suitcases upstairs and those bad boys get unzipped. We have to go ahead and start washing our clothes and putting them away, because the vacation is over. I don't want to see those suitcases until the next vacation. So the first thing that we do, well, the very, very first thing that we do when we enter the house is I have to open up the windows. Let me ask you guys this too. Do you guys open your windows? I remember, oh my gosh, years and years and years ago, I was talking about the things that you can do to keep your home smelling fresh. And someone said that she does not open up her windows ever because it lets bugs in and dust or whatever. I can't imagine not opening up my windows. I have to open up my windows and let the stale air out. So that's one of the things that I do. Open the windows. We have to go ahead and, get the luggage put away. I come home and I get on the scale to see what damage I have done. So the other thing about staying at XCARET in Playa del Carmen, it is an all-inclusive resort. And when I tell you, I ate everything I ate that was not nailed down. They have just the best food. I mean, all day. You can find something to eat at that place. You're walking past the pool. There's a random street cart out there with street corn or just everything. And I ate it all. So I get on the scale and see what damage was done. And I'm not going to lie, I absolutely did some damage. And I am here to tell you, I got to undo it. So before we left, this box came for me, right? Before we left to go to XCARET. And look, I know we have not started the video yet. Again, if you are new to the channel, I am a former educator. I have the gift of gab. I don't care what the title of the video says. You'll get some extra stuff before the video starts. So my apologies. So before we left to go on vacation, this box came for me. You guys want to know what this is? No, it is not a luxury purse. The purse that you guys can't see it. It is out of frame back there somewhere. It's not my Saint Laurent. It's not another bag. Guys, I ordered from Amazon a box of moon pies. If you are my age, today's the 26th, I will be 51 in about 2 weeks. Maybe not even that long. too early to start running numbers. My birthday's in April. So I'll be 51 soon. And so if you're around my age, you might know what a moon pie is. These are my absolute guilty pleasure. I love moon pies. For whatever reason, as of late, you cannot find these in the grocery store. But because Amazon is the maker, the keeper, the holder of all things, you can find these at Amazon, over on Amazon. So I ordered a box. Eric makes fun of me for eating moon pies. He says nobody eats moon pies. They're disgusting. They're old. When you would get them in the grocery store, they were all stale, but I didn't care. I just love moon pies. Guys, do you see the size of this moon pie? You guys see that? You guys see that? A lot of this is packaging and air. But do you know what they are calling the serving size for this? Or how many servings that they're saying is in this moon pie? 3. 3 servings are in this moon pie. And each serving is 100 calories. So if you eat the moon pie, the entire moon pie, it's 300 calories. Guys, I would eat the entire moon pie. For those of you who are wondering, this is a variety box. Vanilla comes in here. Chocolate is also in here. And my favorite is banana. Y'all, I can't eat these anymore. I cannot eat these anymore. What 51-year-old is sitting around here eating moon pies? I can't. I told myself, you can't beat yourself up too though, ladies, right? I don't have many guilty pleasures. I don't drink. I obviously don't smoke. Y'all see these teeth? I don't smoke. But I have a sweet tooth that would honestly put Willy Wonka to shame. I like cakes, pies, cookies, all the things. I don't have to necessarily have candy, but everything else I absolutely love. But because she went to Mexico and ate all the things, I can't. I gotta be adult about it. I gotta be adult about it. Not to mention that I have a colonoscopy scheduled in a few weeks as well. So whenever, let me know if you guys do this too. If when you're going to when you are scheduled to go to the doctor, do you try to lose weight? Because you know you're gonna go there and get on the scale, and I don't need her telling me, Miss Ma'am, what are we doing? So it's just a mess. Well, it's not a mess. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But the way I ate on vacation, I don't do it all the time. You know, I really don't. But it's just hard to say no when it's like carte blanche. There's just food everywhere, you know? But anywho, that's my little rant back from vacation. As you guys can see, or I hope you can see, I really miss chatting with you guys. So now, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Like I said, these are mistakes, guys, that I have made myself. Please don't take it personally. Please don't take it personally, guys. I've done all these things. These are mistakes that I know I have made in the past that have made me look older. And I don't know about you, but I don't need any help. I don't need any help. I don't want any help looking older. Father Time he'll get me there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to help him out. But the first mistake, guys, not updating your jewelry. Not updating your jewelry. Yes, I saw this in Playa del Carmen. I saw it. There were so many ladies at dinner walking in with the heavy, chunky, extremely colorful pieces. You guys remember, oh my gosh, maybe 4 years ago when Walmart had, they had some really pretty statement jewelry pieces. And so I'm specifically speaking here about the statement jewelry. When we are wearing all that heavy stuff up around our necks and our wrists are just covered in, looks like grapes and bananas and cherries and just all these big colorful stones, it absolutely ages us. It is an absolute dead giveaway. I was a really big fan. Like, you could go into Walmart and they'd have these these cardboards, and on the cardboard there would be these really, at the time, just really gorgeous pieces of jewelry. And guys, when I tell you, you could get these pieces for like $5 and $7. And I remember there will be a lot of videos here on YouTube with the ladies, you know, sharing their hauls from their Walmart statement jewelry, you know, collection. And it was gorgeous at the time. But I think what happens to a lot of us in terms of jewelry, you know, we'll have just jewelry boxes just filled with baubles and beads and all this stuff. And we feel that on any given occasion, we can just pull from that stash and throw it on. But we have to, you know, evolve and advance with the times. And currently, not saying that that look won't come, you know, back into fashion, but right now that's not what we're doing. And when you're not progressing and moving with time and fashion, you look like you're, you know, stuck back in a time warp, and it really is a dead ringer for your age. Also, those of us who may have, you know, issues with our necks, you may feel that you're hiding, you know, they call it the gobble neck. You may feel that you're hiding it, but you're really just, you know, accentuating the obvious. I will tell you, if you work out, or if you haven't worked out and you're looking for a workout regimen that will kind of help out with this area right here, bench pressing and push-ups really help to strengthen this area. Also helps to strengthen the face. Again, if you're new here on the channel, you may not know, but I'm actually certified in physical fitness. Oh my gosh, maybe 10, 11 years ago, bored at the house, sitting at the house bored, and decided to go and get my physical fitness certification. And so when I told you, when I said earlier, I know what to do. I know what to do. I can get the weight off. Step one, don't eat a box of moon pies. But I also know the, you know, exercises that I need to do to strengthen an area of the body or my body, you know, that I feel needs a little work. And so for you guys who may be having some issues with your neck, get down there and do a few push-ups a day. If you have a gym membership, if you have a home gym, put some steel on the ends of that bar. And the straining will really help to tighten up this area. No, it's not going to help happen overnight, but you will start to see, you know, see the difference. So there's a tip there. But also, what you see that is really trending, really fashionable right now are the thinner pieces of jewelry. The little dainty necklaces, the little, you know, the herringbone necklaces, the gold, very delicate, lightweight gold pieces. And for those of you who really like the really big, chunky statement pieces, why not get maybe 2, 3, maybe even 5, depending on the thickness of the chain, of the little light, delicate pieces of jewelry, and layer those like that. It'll still give you that layered look that I think the chunky statement necklaces offer up, but in a more on-trend, fashionable, lightweight way of doing it. And instead of people focusing on the issue with the neck, they'll focus on the really pretty lightweight nature of those gold chains. But that is mistake number one. I held on to those things forever. I remember Eric and I would be going, let's say, just to Panera, and I put one of those on. And sometimes our spouses will notice things that are aging us, but they don't have the words, they don't have the, the dialogue to communicate with us what it actually is. But he'd want to say, he'd say a lot of times, are we going to the same place? Where are you going, with that necklace on? We're just going to grab soup and sandwiches, and, you have a whole party around your neck. So that's mistake number one, guys. We got to update those jewelry pieces. And when I know I focused a lot of time here on the necklaces, but also our earrings. We don't need a whole lot of color and everything going on in our ears. I understand that there will be those special occasions, those balls, those galas. I know how you girls get down. I know you out here doing all the things in the fabulous streets. But so there will be those times where I think, the big statement earrings are absolutely appropriate. But, in my case, running to Panera, you don't need all this going on. So update your jewelry pieces. The next style mistake that makes us look older. I've done it. Prints, Prints, that are outdated. Prints that are decade related. You have held on to this paisley top because it was popping, it was hot, it was the thing, when you were a freshman in college. Just because you can still get into that blouse and you can still button that blouse up does not mean that you should still be wearing that blouse. The paisleys in the paisley print in that blouse is a dead giveaway that you went to college in the 90s and paisley was popping in the 90s and you're still wearing it because you feel I can still button it up, so I'm gonna throw it on. No. Those prints, some of those prints, I think Chase calls them like the mommy shirts, the grandma shirts. Don't do it to yourself. I did it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. There's so many stores right now. Zara is a really good one. Zara is a really good one. I actually have a few. You may be able to see one back there right now. From Zara, Lulu's. Those places like that have really great revamped versions of those paisley tops, and the tops with the blouses with the vibrant prints. Yes, we're still wearing it. You're holding on to yours because you're like, well, I know it's going to come back into fashion. Yes, it will come back into fashion, but it will be re-swizzled and it'll look like the updated version. Yours just now looks like you're wearing your grandmother's blouse that was handed down. And I did it. So you got to update those prints. Right now, Zara, and then the fabrics change too. The one that you're wearing is probably 100% polyester. And no, it's too heavy. You want the light, blousey, silky feels of the ones at, like I said, Zara has some fabulous ones. I have a couple from there, and I have a couple from Lulu's, Lulus. Yeah, and they're very affordable too. So not gonna stay on this one too long. The prints are really big right now too. Target has some really great ones. It's not going to cost you much to go in there and switch out your paisley top, donate it to Goodwill. Let some of the girls from SCAD, the guys from SCAD, tip into the Goodwill, take that and, turn it into a bag or something fabulous, use it for a lining or something, but you're too fabulous to still be wearing a top from 1990 is all I'm saying. So update your prints. It is Saturday, and everyone in my neighborhood is going to and fro. Like I said, it's a really gorgeous day today. It is chilly, but it's a really pretty day. So you guys will have to excuse all of the noise. But let me say this. There isn't any, I haven't heard, now I'm going to hear one. I haven't heard any loud engines. Several of you said, Tam, I love you, girl, but I just got my dream car and it is loud. So, because I think I was sitting here in my closet room at the window and I talked about just how noisy cars are these days, and it is annoying. I'm happy that you guys have your dream cars, but it is annoying. Many of you said that, well, it was like 3 of y'all said that y'all had gotten y'all's dream cars and y'all gonna rev them engines up to the wheels fall off. And hey, do you, niece? But a lot of us feel that those cars are loud. So I'm glad I don't hear any loud cars this morning yet. I'm sure I will, but maybe we'll make it through this video. But right now you may be hearing the swishing of the cars going by. All right, so the next style mistake that I have made, and I see a lot of us making, I saw it while we were in Playa del Carmen, and it's not playing up those body parts that we have that are amazing, okay? I saw women at the pool. You could just tell they were trying to hide. They were trying to hide those curvy body parts. I have been guilty of that. Eric will tell you I have been guilty of that. I think I mentioned it here on the channel that I am a curvy girl. I have big boobs, and I like to think I have a big butt. And back in the day, I wasn't really all about, putting all the goods on display. Now, let me just say this too. There's a time and a place for everything. I'm not saying I'm about to get up and run up to Whole Foods and put on the deepest V and the shortest shorts. No, I'm not saying that. But if you're anything like me, I was that individual. I wouldn't wear like skinny jeans. Like, I am a huge proponent of wearing skinny jeans right now. There's nothing wrong with wearing skinny jeans. They do accentuate your curves, and there's nothing wrong with curves. But I saw women at the resort. If you're at a resort, most of the times there is a pool, and you could just tell they were very self-conscious, and they were covering themselves up because they didn't want their goods to be on display. But if you can't be on display at the pool, if you can't be on display at the beach, then where? Why not? What we doing? What is we here for? And I just felt it was because, they were self-conscious about their bodies. I will say too that a lot of us, we are our harshest critics. There is beauty in every body type. Let me say that again. There is beauty in every body type. Everybody's not going to be the size 2. And I'm here to tell you, the size 2s don't want to be the size 2. But genetically, that was the hand they were dealt. Straight up and down. Even the size 2s don't want to be the size 2. The size 22 doesn't want to be the size 22. You know what I'm saying? But there is beauty in the size 22, just like there's beauty in the size 2. So what we as ladies have to do, I think, is we just got to embrace what we were given. Now, I have helped to do the damage that I have done with the moon pies and the way that I ate while on vacation. Let's be clear on that. If you are a size 22 and your parents were a size, 26, then, this is probably what you're going to be. But we can be healthy. me eating moon pies, here and there, every now and then, and, only eating a third of this, that's probably the way I should be doing that. But you being at the pool with a whole outfit on the entire time that we were there a good week and a day or so. Most people, you get to know one another because, you see the same people day after day after day, and several individuals. And I know a lot of people, a few of you may be thinking, well, maybe it was religious. No, because those women were there also. And honestly, they were less covered up than a few of the ladies who were obviously trying to hide. So go ahead and show the cleavage. I mean, I'm in a tee today because I'm just here chilling with y'all. And I do have some errands to run, but like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. So today, because we got to do the grocery run. We've been gone, so we need to put, groceries in the house and things like that. And it's chilly, so I'm not going to have on the deep V, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with showing a little cleavage. I don't think there's anything wrong with, showing your curves. When you cover up head to toe in the bigger, bulky clothes, it just drags you down. It drags you down. That style mistake, absolutely, just like with the chunky jewelry, just like with not updating your prints, it really does make you look older. And you wouldn't think that, but it absolutely does. When you show off your figure appropriately, there's nothing wrong with wearing the tighter, skinnier jeans, or even the, the leggings with the, with the cute top. I'm not saying put the leggings on with a crop top and tip up to Whole Foods, but there's nothing wrong with the leggings and, one of the tees from the Unfrumpy Mommy store and some cute sneakers. I think it really does a lot, not only for your figure, but it does a lot for your overall appearance. Like I said, I don't want any help. I'm not going to help Father Time do his job. No, I'm not helping him out. I'm a very helpful person, but that dude gonna have to get me there on his own. I'm not doing it. So stop hiding yourself in the big sheath dresses. The sheath dresses, the bigger dresses are absolutely on trend. Target has some great ones. I was on Zara last night. Those bigger dresses are great, but don't let the bigger voluminous dresses be your entire wardrobe. Don't let them encompass your entire wardrobe. Don't let the bigger tops and the baggy pants encompass your entire wardrobe. There are those times where, that's what you really want to put on. You just want, they're cozy. They're cozy. And maybe like me, you've eaten a little much and you're like, I want to put on some biggy baggy sweatpants and just, run up to Target or whatever. Yes. But I shouldn't come to your house, or, your friends shouldn't visit you and your entire wardrobe is just big, baggy, bulky clothing. It's dragging you down. It's aging you. Put on your jeans, your skinny jeans, or your leggings. When you're at the pool, put on your swimsuit. When you're at the pool, be at the pool and give us everything that you're supposed to give us at the pool. You deserve it. Never updating your skirt length. When you don't update your skirt length, it ages you. It ages you. It ages you. No one should be walking around with a Little House on the Prairie. Raise your hands in the comments if you watched Little House on the Prairie. Laura Ingalls, I loved that family, the Ingalls. I loved Little House on the Prairie. If you watched Little House on the Prairie, if you're my age, you probably watched Little House on the Prairie. Drop down, leave a comment, let me know who was your favorite character. Laura Ingalls was my favorite character, followed by her dad, Michael. Was Michael Landon? No, his name on the show, his name was Charles, but the real guy was Michael Landon. And his wife, she was just the epitome of a lady on the prairie. All right, but you shouldn't be walking around with one of her skirts on right now. Skirts down to your ankles are going to age you significantly. In my humble opinion, and you guys will have to drop down and leave a comment and let me know, but in my humble opinion, I feel that most of us ladies look best when the skirt falls right above the knee, right below the knee, and somewhere in that midi length, maybe like mid-calf. Yeah, mid-calf. That is a really, really nice look on us. Especially, I think mid-calf is my favorite, because with mid-calf, you can do a cute slide, a cute pump, a booty, and a boot. Even a sneaker, and it will look great. But when you wear your skirt down to your ankles, that's a heavy look to pull off. And here again, when you get my age, you don't need any help being drugged down. So when we don't update our skirt length, it really does age us. Now, note, I did not say in our 50s, we should be walking around with a mini skirt on. But if that's what you like to do, and you got the hips and the thighs and the legs that can pull that off, do you, niece? Do you? I'm gonna go somewhere in between. I'm gonna go somewhere in between. I know, what was it, the last video, maybe the video before last, I shared with you guys a skirt that I had purchased from Target. Yeah, it was a satin skirt. The satin skirts are, you know, they're really killing it right now. And I can tell when Eric doesn't like something. I can really tell. He don't really like them skirts. He don't really like them. Because it's a longer skirt. It is maybe, no, it's a midi length skirt. I know it is. It's a midi length skirt. But he would prefer right below the knee, I think. He doesn't hate it, but it's not his favorite. So we got to listen to our spouses. They know, they just, again, don't have the vocabulary, the labels to really verbalize what it is they're seeing to tell us, you know, babe, I think that, you know, that might be your ministry. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that if we stick to a length somewhere right above the knee, somewhere right below the knee, and about mid-calf, I think we're good. And the final styling mistake that I think we make as ladies that absolutely ages us is not realizing that less is absolutely more. Raise your hand down in the comments if you have that friend that whenever you guys plan something, you're going to get together, you're going to meet out, raise your hand, because I have a couple of them. And they watch the channel, so y'all forgive me. But raise your hand if you have that friend when you guys are going to meet out, you know this girl is going to have on everything but the door to her closet, okay? This girl is going to have on everything but the door to her closet. She don't put everything on. She bracelets, arm candy. We not really doing arm candy anymore, niece. We're not really doing arm candy anymore. We got a couple of two bangles. That's it. But she got stuff up to here, All her Pandora boxes, Pandora thingies. She sounds like a... Less is more. We can't walk out of the house. Let me know if you have this friend. She got on leopard everything. Leopard everything. Leopard hat, leopard coat, leopard shoes, and leopard bag. If that does not scream you are over 40, walk out of the house with all that leopard on. I personally detest leopard for that reason. But I know leopard is a neutral, and I know there are so many of us out here who are fans of leopard. So I'm not going to beat up on leopard. I don't like leopard for that reason. I don't. Because when I was in college, I didn't wear leopard. Because to me, leopard didn't scream youth. So I don't want to wear it. I don't want to wear it. And also because when in college, I saw a lot of my professors wearing leopard. If you're teaching me, I'm sitting in the seat, I'm the tutor, you're the tutor. That means you're older than me. You're wearing leopard. I don't want to wear that. But there are those of you out there who I know pull it off flawlessly. Kudos to you for it. Talk to your friends. Maybe drop a line in the comments. Tell me what I need to say to my friends, because I have some who are absolutely guilty. Leopard head to toe. If you're gonna wear the leopard, just an accent piece. Less is more. Get the leopard bag. Maybe wear, you got the t-shirt, a cute t-shirt again from the Unfrumpy Mommy store, a pair of jeans, cute shoe, and the leopard bag. Perfect. Or again, cute tee from the Unfrumpy Mommy store. The store will be open back up on 10th or 11th. Still getting some things in stock. For those of you who do not know, she does all the things herself. So I have to do restock all the skincare items. I make them all myself, and I make all my teas myself. So I have to, kind of ease back in here and get my inventory back up to where I need it to be. I did a little bit before we left for vacation. And so once we get the house back in order, I'll get back in the lab and get it back open. I got some really great stuff for you guys. What was I saying? Oh, less is more. So wear a tee, a pair of jeans, a cute bag, or, you got the cute leopard print shoe or the leopard print bag. Don't wear the leopard print shoe, the leopard print bag, the leopard print hat, the leopard print scarf. You got the tortoiseshell glasses. That's a costume. It's heavy. It's going to be synonymous with, you're a lady of a certain age. And yes, we're going to be proud and embrace being women of a certain age, but we don't want to look like the caricature. We don't want to look like the stereotype in a negative way. We need to, I feel, as ladies of a certain age, get out here and represent for the ladies in their 20s and their 30s and show them that, hey, girl, age is nothing but a number, and you can look flawlessly put together at any age. And quite frankly, I feel that those of us in our 40s and 50s are honestly, we repping hard. We repping hard for how to do it. There are a lot of these ladies out here in their 30s. Niece, y'all need to be somewhere with a pen and a pad, taking notes, looking at the ladies in their 40s and looking at the ladies in their 40s and in their 50s, because we are really and truly representing. That said, we got a few stragglers. My friends included. Girl, you can't come out with us with all this stuff on every time. Take some of that off. Who was it who said, Chanel? Yeah, it was Chanel who said, before leaving the house, you've gotten completely dressed. Take something off. Take something off. Less is more. When you're wearing all of that stuff, it makes you look heavy. You absolutely don't look like, I'm not saying that you should try to look young, but you want to look stylish. And wearing everything head to toe, leopard, or you got on all these different prints. And look, as I sit here in my Gucci closet, I know Gucci right now is absolutely synonymous with mixing prints, but there's a way to do it. Don't put all of it on. So take something off. Don't age yourself by wearing everything. Less is absolutely more. And before I tip out of here, let me just say, go back and revisit you want to accentuate your positives, and I keep doing this because I got big boobs. But I know I said at Playa del Carmen, you know, if you're at the pool, be at the pool. Be at the pool. You don't have to come to the pool looking like you about to go to a board meeting. When you're in the streets of your city, when you're in the streets of your town, if you want to show your cleavage, you want to show your curves, you got to be careful where you shop for the pieces that you're going to use to accentuate your cleavage or your curves. We all have shopped at Fashion Nova. I've shopped at Fashion Nova back in the day, but I don't fool with Fashion Nova anymore. They've done some shady stuff in their business practices, and as a business owner, can't fool with that. But a lot of their fabrics, a lot of their cuts do cheapen the look you're trying to go for. You know, your cleavage can be really sophisticated. You know, curves, you know, it can be really sophisticated. But when you get some of these cheaper pieces from some places, you know, let's say like a Fashion Nova, it can go awry. So I just want to come back and revisit that. But yeah, I think that was my last one. You guys will have to drop down and let me know, you know, what you thought about these. Again, please don't tip in here with tissue paper feelings. I'm really talking about myself too, because these are things that I have, like I said, I've done in the past, things that I can, you know, kind of continue to struggle with from time to time. Let me know if you guys have been guilty of any of these infractions or if you have friends who have been guilty of some of these infractions. Yeah, I'd really like to know. Well, that is it, guys. As I see the Amazon truck pull up, I am currently filming on my phone. We have a Ring doorbell, so it will be going off here shortly. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But I really appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out with me today. This was just a cute little one too. Like I said, I hope no one is offended by any of these. And at the end of the day, Miss Ma'am, if you are happy with your necklace, you're happy with your longer skirt, by all means, go ahead, continue to wear it. Y'all, he's walking fast, so y'all about to hear my Ring doorbell go off. So please excuse, like I said, I am filming currently on my phone because we're just back and I didn't charge my battery. I didn't charge the batteries on my camera because I didn't take it. Oh, it didn't go off. Or maybe I didn't hear, but y'all heard it. But if you heard it, please excuse. Don't you just love Amazon? They drop your packages off and they take a picture and like, they don't want to smoke. I put your stuff on your front porch and here's a picture to prove it. But I hope no one is offended by today's video. I really hope you're not. I did these things myself in the past, and if you're looking for help, I want to be that beacon of light and hope and help, right? But anywho, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. If I can get this video up today, it will be up today, which is Saturday. If not, you'll get it in the morning. Either way, I really appreciate you guys stopping in today. Thank you guys so very much. Again, thank you guys to everyone who headed over to Instagram and followed along with us on our trip to Playa del Carmen. If you did not tip over to Instagram, you know, there isn't anything in the story right now, but I have a few pictures or whatever in my feed. But anywho's, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Really appreciate y'all stopping in, and I'll see y'all in the next video.